guys, welcome back to my latest video on the top 5 worst movies of 2017. Yes, I practiced a lot of self-restraint here and whittled it down to just 5 movies that were abysmally bad last year. I could have made the list a lot longer, but I just didn't really want to turn this video into too much of a rant. So here we go, my top 5 worst movies of 2017. At number 5, I've got Transformers: The Last Night. These movies just tend to get worse. I kind of like the last one, but this one just was an absolute mess from start to finish. I really don't know what Michael Bay was thinking with this movie. I really don't know what this writer's room has really contributed to the whole Transformers franchise, and I really don't know what Mark Wahlberg saw in the movie, other than the paycheck, of course. Number 4, Geostorm, another turkey of the highest proportion. This movie just didn't capture my attention at all. Loads of special effects, some of them not too great, and just didn't work whatsoever. At number 3, Flatliners, the up-to-date version of the 1990 movie that originally starred Kiefer Sutherland. What on earth were they thinking? The movie is exploring what happens in that brief second between life and death, and the movie didn't need remaking. The new movie stars a lot of people that I really couldn't care less about. The direction really underwhelmed me, and they just did not need to remake this movie. The 1990 movie I really enjoyed. It was a time when I really got into movies and I really enjoyed that, but this up-to-date version just wasn't necessary. Number 2, the Emoji Movie. A movie about emojis. Now I can see why kids might have enjoyed this movie, but really there's not an awful lot in here to capture the attention of the average movie watcher. It wasn't particularly funny. I've seen better animation, and it just really was a little bit uninspired. Yeah, the idea of making a movie about emojis was good, but it just didn't work. And my number 1 worst movie of 2017, 47 Meters Down. Oh my god, where do I start on this one? The movie is so bad. Granted, it was originally made as a direct-to-DVD movie, and it was held back because of The Shallows, which did particularly well last year, but this movie is so bad. The guy that made it supposedly is into scuba diving. Where he got his information, I would hate to have been the person that instructed him, because he got it totally wrong. He wrote the movie as well as directed it, and yes, artistic license, fair enough, but this movie took so much artistic license, it is just... The movie started off fairly promising, you know, 2 young girls, they're going diving, one of them doesn't know how to dive yet, the next minute she's cage diving and she's perfect with scuba, but the movie just gets worse and worse and worse. The amount of gas that they had at 47 metres wouldn't have lasted them anywhere near the amount of time that they did. They would have been in decompression within minutes. They wouldn't have been able to do the things they do. The movie is just so bad. The dialogue is terrible, the direction isn't great, and whilst it could have been a good movie, they could have done an awful lot more with it. And this really is by far the worst movie I saw of last year. I cannot believe I actually spent good money on seeing this movie. It is shockingly bad. So there we go, guys, that was my worst 5 movies of 2017. Let me know down in the comments below what your worst movies of the year were. I know there were a lot I missed out. It took me a long time to whittle the list down to just 5, but I wanted to keep this video quite short, quite to the point, and quite not too ranty. So let me know what your worst movies of the year were. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you really soon for more videos. There is a lot more coming this year, guys, I promise you. Thanks for watching. Bye.